I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You're a fool to fight.
Who's?
I'll skin you alive.
Boost! 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 Boost!
There's no escape!
Boost!
You can't!
I've got your back. I am at your command. Lead on.
Need something? Take a look.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything. Take a look. One person's trash is another's.
They're
Still
going
here.
for a full
I
banger.
am at your command. Let's get going then. I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then. Fools!
You're someone who... looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Be careful! What's the hurry?
Against its own people!
Yeah? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm.
Mind yourself.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? Aye.
Be careful.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem honest.
May the god looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Fancy. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Lead on.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know.
Thank
I
Oh,
might
a
have
bit
it
of
stored
this and
away.
a bit of that.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
These damn bears. Nice to finally meet someone who can follow simple instructions. Here's your reward, as promised. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work. If you get a chance, kill a few more bears.
Is it absolutely necessary? You to bother me right now?
I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Lead. Still here. Let's get going then. This is Who's?
Ourselves at here.
Kill you.
This is a surprise.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Hurt Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all Hartford.
Some gate guard you were!
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar!
told the story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Not right now.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Oh, I guess it's all over. I expected... I don't know what I expected.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I think I expected more.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History, and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. I suppose I should return to my papers.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Out with it.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near
Need something?
Those are College of Winterhold robes, aren't they? No, that honor is Sabine Stentor's. And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a... Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said it. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Until
you are free
next
to
time.
leave.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Be careful! I found the bomb.
Good afternoon.
Still, I am refused.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperial. It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get. To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge
Still
never
here.
rests.
How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on. I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
Armor forgotten.
You lead, I'll follow.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the wing. Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. Damn! That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered it. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. I was done talking. You know, I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. Yeah, next time.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug
Take
around
my
here
advice. Never... Too many drinking games, too many bets. And I'm too old to ever rate. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do.
I
You should
have no
speak to my
business
daughter,
with you.
Yvette.
Leave
She's
me.
the brains of the family.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. I thought so. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Villarmo, if you're interested. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Until next time.
Skeever, next time you're footsore.
Feel free to make requests. Sure. What can I do for you? Yes.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the Bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. We'll speak again later, if we must.
Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know
Fancy robes.
the
You a
Dragonborn
wizard or
comes.
something?
Good afternoon. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Not my thing, but who am I to judge?
Aren't you embarrassed?
Speak, elf.
Yes?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Why, hello. Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Thank you for your patronage.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? This is no time for cold feet. Now do whatever it is you need to do, and let's get going before we miss our chance. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. Please, you first. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more about
I am
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
The Empire is fortunate to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time, don't you think? Oh, hello there. I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, I am indeed. Elenwyn always serves the best wine at her parties. The food is excellent as well. Though I confess, being surrounded by so many wealthy and important people makes me feel more than a little nervous. Don't let me keep you.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl.
Have you tried the wine? It's better than anything in the Blue Palace.
Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
I beg your pardon? You must have me mistaken for someone else. I am Elisif, widow of High King Torrid. Lucky for you, I possess a forgiving nature, and I'm not easily insulted. It was a pleasure, thank you.
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe
Come and visit me in Solitude sometime.
go far.
Yes, sir.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. Until next time.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. My ears are always open to a friend's request. Nothing would please me more. I'll keep their eyes away while you do what you came here for. An old woman can get away with almost anything. No harm is meant to you, happy fool. Right here. I see it in your face. The snakes writhe behind your eyes. Get away! Get away from me!
Did you say snakes? Where? I hate them.
Be gone, sir.
Slithering the way they do.
Be gone
What?
from this
Are they on
house
me?
and trouble it no more. Beware of the serpent in your midst. Beware, O people of Skyrim.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
To behave yourself this time. Remove him. He's disturbing the other guests.
I protest.
Yes,
this is
Madam
an
Ambassador.
insult to the dignity of my person. This time I'm completely innocent.
Dear me. All this trouble over me.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries treating enforcers? No, they're high mages, just... In from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Did you hear something?
Who's?
Behold the future! Behold the Your time is at its end.
Who's?
expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume. Over here!
Highly overrated.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then?
Listen up, spy.
Yeah,
You're trapped
sure.
here, and we have your
Okay.
accomplice.
Come on,
Surrender
this way.
immediately or you
I've
both
seen the guards
die.
use it to get rid of bodies.
Never
It
mind.
must lead
Silence,
somewhere.
traitor.
Already.
Move slowly.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up, Grifton, if you make it out.
I'll end your miserable life. I'll
Now the Falmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. Never should have come here. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. Drink to our youth, today's coming. Gone for the age. Of aggression is just about done. You'll drive out the storm cloak and restore
What's the hurry?
Take back our home.
mother and befuddled. Stuck here. Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home. A new crypt. But... ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin!
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool? Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Poor mother! Her new home seems so very far. You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.